It's in the game.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Commanders take over.
Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Brought down behind
officially,
the line of
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Get it.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Another Washington
60
Commanders
Eagles, 60
first
Eagles.
down.
Let's go
First
now.
and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Let's go.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Krosky Merritt will score. Touchdown, Commanders. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Moody good with an extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw no helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive, not like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as a tackle made at the 42. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. 21 yards there on third down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
19 Chargers.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, it's Krosky Barrett. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
The ball carrier.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They go play action. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
In motion goes the tight end.
Go.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. Over the middle, he's got Lane.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, touch it. 180, 180. Miami. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw here.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Now Hurt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Eagles 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And this one too low.
You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Get it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Let go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. A shot downfield for Burks.
And this ball will be intercepted.
It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Oh.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a toss left side for Krosky Merritt. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that one's going to be blown up. Your defense not fooled by the receiver coming around, and he'll be met behind the line of scrimmage.
43-yard line.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
3rd down and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that's taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
There for the tackle, Jacob Martin. And it's a defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And inches.
third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got Smith here. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, 73, 70.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
73.
They'll look to throw again. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Great, set. Hey, 73. No touch up. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Back to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Great, set. Anyone up?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The kick by Elliott is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. They'll come up now on second down. Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And all the way down to the 9.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Here we go. First and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Eagles 9. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's a second and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
He's back to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Back to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Intended for Devontae.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 2.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
They took a big shot, just trying to get within sight of field goal range. But that was not to be, and now the task gets more difficult because you're looking at maybe 2 more plays here to give your kicker a chance.
Got his man complete.
31 yards.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st down.
Back. Hook.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody. This from 52 and this for the win. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. Going to get the kick off in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the center of the field, this to win the ball game. And this isn't gonna get
Good kick, idiot. Uh-oh, you stink. Oh, I know you have a mic, buddy. I heard you sniffling and piffling. Accept your loss with a fucking defeat, bitch. Accept it with honor. Pussy! Wah-wah! Nice kick, idiot. That was actually fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Good interceptions. Good kicks. Hode mode gode. Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing but run for the goal, which is so pathetic. Aww. Aww, he lost. Aww. Oh, no, he lost. It's too fucking easy, bruv. Oh my goodness, look at my win rate. 22 to 20. To 12, okay.